welcome to Strength and Conditioning class today with Joanna, that's me. If you've never taken this class before, that's okay. Just a reminder that if you are taking this class, whether you're using the description mostly above or watching the video, please comment replay below under this video so we know that we can count you in for the class. So for today, it's going to be a little bit different if you have taken my class before. And just as a friendly reminder, I just like to give you some examples or ideas of equipment that you would like to use for today's class. And this is really good to have some of these items handy, and then this way you can choose what you want to use within class. So for those who are taking the replay, I'm just going to offer some suggestions. We have resistance bands, whether they are an infinity resistance band where they go all the way around, or if maybe you have something like the tube resistance bands where you can hook something up. That's a great idea. You can use soup cans, which I will probably be using the most today for myself. Oops, sound like noise. You could use a backpack. You could use anything that you could hold in your hands. We definitely want something, maybe two different objects, something you can hold in your hands separately, and something that you can maybe hold and have a little bit heavier. The other object that you might want or use is a chair. Something that's a little bit elevated, a bench, a chair, whatever it might be. I'm going to repeat all that quickly in about 1 minute so we can say hi to everyone who's joining me right now live. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Shirley. Woohoo! Again, look at that. Good morning, Adam. Hello, hello. This is so exciting. Thanks for joining. I'm going to repeat everything very quickly if you missed it. And then today's workout's going to be slightly different than what we've done in the past. But hopefully you still like it. Just to switch it up a little bit. All right. Give, I think, about 30 more seconds, and then we're going to start with explaining anything you might need, and then we'll warm up, and then we'll go into the workout. Workout's going to be split up a little bit differently. Good morning, Tracy. I believe that's you. I can't really see from this far. Okay, let's get started. You know what? I'm going to do that so you can see me better maybe. All right. Equipment you might need today, strength and conditioning. So we do like to add some strength pieces. If you have something you can hold in each individual hand, I am going to be using soup cans today. You can do that. But if you have something like resistance bands or resistance tubes, this is also a really great idea, an option to use for today's class. Maybe we'll do it there. I will be using a bench or chair today. If you do not have anything, don't worry, you don't need it to elevate. And then you might want something a little bit heavier for just a heavier object, an idea. If you don't have that, that's okay. And of course, having a soft object to lay down on, whether it be an ab mat or blankets or whatever it might be. That's all you need. Don't worry, you can get it later a little bit more if you just have them close by, you can have some options. We're going to start with a warm-up. So we're going to start actually on the ground, warming up our core in a glute bridge hold. So laying back on our back, knees bent, feet on the floor. We're going to press our heels down and away as we lift our hips up high to the sky. And we're just going to hold here. So meet me up, hips up, press those heels down hard. I like to lift my hands so I'm not pressing those hands in to help lift my hips, really using my glutes. Keep holding. And rest. Flipping on over into our tabletop position. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, toes tucked. We are going to lift our knees up 1 inch off the ground and hold there. In 3, 2, 1, lift up, hold. Lengthen that spine. Stay nice and steady here. Breathing through the belly. And rest. Standing on up. You're welcome to do regular jumping jacks. If not, you can join me in a knee raise and an arm pull down, okay? We're going to do 16 marches, or you can go into your jumping jacks, okay? Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you hit 16, and rest. I know our counting might be off, so that's why I just want to get you started so you know 1 leg, 2 legs, 1. All right, we're gonna get our feet shoulder width, go down for just 5 squats. Ready, and go. Squeeze those glutes and come back up. Squeeze and come back up. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna get in a high plank position with 1 leg on the outside of our feet. So hands are on the inside of this leg. We're gonna lift that back knee up. So we're in this like high plank or Spider-Man position with our leg up here. We're gonna take our inside arm. We're gonna reach it down towards our instep or towards the ground. Keep that back knee lifted and twist past this bent knee. Ooh, get a nice good twist here. Take this hand, place it on the outside of our foot, and you're gonna send the hips back, straighten that front leg, or drop that knee, straighten the front leg. All right? Once you're here, you're gonna re-bend into that front knee, stay into this low lunge position, really stay nice and tight, squeeze those glutes and hamstrings, and lift those hands to the sky. Stay low. We're working that back hip flexor, and we're gonna twist open to our side. You could also just drop down if you want. All right. And switch, so our hands are gonna be on the inside. Switching through a high plank. And then we're gonna move that other foot to the front. Stay nice and low here. Feel the stretches. Inside elbow, reach towards our instep. And twist open to our side body. Hand comes down the outside of our foot. Straighten that front leg. Again, you can straighten. We're gonna re-bend into that front knee. You can keep that back knee down if you need. Lift up high to the sky. And then we're gonna twist towards our side body. Again, that back knee can stay on the ground if you need it for balance. And then we're gonna come up. Just a quick little hip opener. We're gonna stand up. Our feet are gonna be shoulder width for these squat positions. We're gonna take our hands, keeping our legs straight, we're gonna touch our toes, right? If you want, get those feet a little bit wider for a sumo position. We're gonna drop down into a low squat. Press those elbows into those knees, open up those hips, get that chest upright. We're in like a gorilla position here, right? We're gonna take our right hand, we're gonna lift it up to the sky and twist here. Come back down, left hand to the sky, look on up past that left hand. Hands come down to the toes, lift those hips to the sky, and then stand up. We're gonna do it one more time. Hands to our toes, hips down low. Right hand up and twist. Back down, left hand up, look up at it. Come back down, hips to the sky. Get a nice hamstring stretch and stand. Really important that we're warming up our muscles before we go into any strength movements or any crazy, not strength, but you know what I mean, moving movements too fast. All right, we're gonna get our ankle or quad stretch. Grab our ankle, pull it back, stand up nice and tall. If you need to hold on to something, hold on. Switch sides. Grab the ankle and stand up tall. Other side again. Grab the ankle, stand up tall, pull that knee back. One more time. And shake it out. Good, we're gonna stand up really tall, hands to the sky. Feet are in our jumping position. When I say go, we're gonna drop down into a quarter squat. My feet slid out to a strong squat position. Ready? Go! Again, be ready on my go. Standing up as tall as we can, reach up to the sky. Go! And relax. If you want, get a couple more marches in, do a couple more jumping jacks. As I explained the first movements. First set, doing our lower legs. We are going into 8 reps for everything we're gonna do today. So it's easy to remember, 8 reps, everything. We're gonna start with 8 squats. If you wanna weight them, you can. Then we're going to go into a split lunge. To get in that position, my feet are underneath my hips. I'm gonna slide one foot back so it's still underneath my hips. I can see both feet. I don't want them in line. And we are going to go down and stand straight up, both legs straight. Splitting, single leg, lunge or squat here. All right? Then we're either gonna do that again, or if you have an object to elevate your foot, we're gonna be an elevated split squat. Again, option to weight any of these if you'd like. We're gonna do 8 reps, go through it again, and we'll have some fun. All right? So today I'm gonna use my backpack for my lower body workout. And it's that simple. Ready? 8 reps for squats. We're gonna go on my count. So you're gonna follow along with me. Nice and slow on the way down. Feet hip width, hips back and down, and go. Down, squeeze to stand 1. Down, squeeze to stand 2. Down, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and low. 7, squeeze all the way down. And 8. 2 back. We're gonna split those lunges now. Right? Get those hips facing forward. Chest upright. Drop that back knee down for 1, 2, stand all the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back to stand. Switch sides. Split that lunge. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come back. Either doing that again or elevating that back leg. Ready? And go down. 1, 2, 3. Press through that front heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch sides. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to the beginning. 8 squats. Feet shoulder width. Right into it. And go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Split lunges. Right to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Right to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elevate if you can. Again, moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch sides. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put that weight down if you have it. Get a quick sip of water. That was part 1. Whew, I lost you. All right. Find that soft spot on the ground. Starting on our backs. Three moves. Laying on our back to start. Just kidding. Staying on our front to start. We are going to do a high plank hold. Let me move this out of the way. A high plank hold. And then we're going to take our right elbow to start to our right knee. Back to the center to our nose. Back to our opposite elbow and back. Nice and controlled. So again, right elbow, right knee to right elbow, back to nose, back to opposite elbow, back. We're gonna do one side 8 times, those 3 positions. And then we'll go to the other leg doing that for 8 times. All right. After that, we'll do alternating, similar thing with the Deadbugs. We're gonna do one side 8 times, then switch other side 8 times. And I'll show you that as we go. First round's a little bit slower. Second round, we're gonna pick it up a little bit more. And then we'll just finish with 8 straight leg sit-ups. All right, maybe I'll go on angle here. Controlled, kind of mountain climbers. Going up in our plank now. Right knee to right elbow, back to nose, to opposite elbow. Well, that's 1. Again, elbow, nose, other elbow. 2, elbow, nose, other elbow. 3, elbow, nose, other elbow. 4, elbow, nose, other elbow. 5, elbow, nose, other elbow. 6, elbow, nose, other elbow. 7, elbow, nose, other elbow. 8, stretch it out if you need. Shake out those arms. We're doing the same thing, just starting with our other leg, opposite. We'll reverse. All right, plank, hold, and go. Elbow, nose, other elbow. 1, elbow, nose, other elbow. 2, elbow, nose, other elbow. 3, keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out. Now we can go back on our take our right hand, we're gonna press it against our left thigh. And we're gonna press them into each other as we take our opposite leg and arm, extend above us, or extend outwards. Try not to let that lower back come up. So keep pressing that lower back down. That's where this pressing into each other really helps. All right? Keep pressing as we extend. 8 each side. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Relax, stretch it out if you need. Other side, same thing. Left hand to right thigh, press them into each other. Ready. Extend the arm and leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch it out. Woohoo! All right, keep those legs long. We're gonna use our hands like we did on Wednesday with power and momentum and intention. We're gonna sit up, reach towards our toes. Use those hands and go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. That was our core work. Moving our ab mat to the side. We're going through it one more time. Starting with those mountain climbers. Same side elbow, nose, other side elbow. We're going faster, so I'm only going to count every time you've completed that 3. Right? All right. Ready? And up in our plank. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch it out. Shake it out. Other side. Ready? And up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out on our backs. Deadbugs again. Keep that lower back down. Opposite hand to thigh. This is the most important part. Pressing them into each other. Ready. And go. Extend. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick stretch, and then we go to the other side. Opposite hand to thigh. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch it out. Straight leg sit-ups. Ready? We'll go through this one quickly. You do not need weight for this, but if you like, you can. I'm going to move to my lightweight, whatever you use. Make sure it's in your hand. So if you want your bands, we are going to start with an RDL. I put the bands underneath my feet, and I grab the rest of my hands, stand up. We are going to soften the knees, send the hips back to the wall behind us as much as I can until my hamstrings are on fire, and then squeeze to stand. Only thing we're doing is bending at the knees and hips, mostly at the hips. We don't want to lean or start this movement with moving our chest down. It is all about the glutes and hamstrings. So you can always go back to that glute bridge movement. Or if you need to test yourself, use your broom and make sure that you're hitting those 3 marks of, or points of contact. Tailbone between the shoulder blades and head as we move back and come up. If you go back and you notice that your tailbones come off, you maybe have arched that back too much. If you notice that your shoulder blades came off, then you're arching your back the opposite way. Stay nice and neutral. We just did our core work to kind of set our core for these movements. Only 8 regular RDLs. That just means our legs are a little bit straighter than normal. And we're going to go back for 8. Soften the knees, hips go back. As soon as you can't go back anymore, stand for 1. Do your 1, and we're going for 2. 2. 3, keep those objects close to the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to go into either a kickstand using that front leg. We're just kickstanding our back leg nice and soft here, just for balance. As we work on that front leg, hip goes back, same thing. Or you can go into that airplane where you lift that back leg all the way up and stand. Option's yours. Ready? Pick which one. I'm going to do a kickstand. Pick a leg first. That's focus with the front leg. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. Kickstand or airplane. And go. Hips back. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze all the legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Feet together. 8 RDLs. Double foot. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Single leg and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides and go. 1, through that front heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out. We're going to go back into that double foot. Soften the knees. Send those hips back. Nice long spine. So we're kind of leaning over. Those objects are still in our hands. We're going to do a bent over row for 8. Double arms. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold here. Really bring those shoulder blades onto the back. We're going to kick our arms back, our hands back. Again, you don't need weight here. And we're going to go for 8 tricep extensions. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring those hands back down. Stay here. We're going to bring those hands closer to the head. Our elbows are coming up towards our body, so we're in this 90 degree. Shoulders away from the ears. Hold here. I know it's hard for your legs. You can do it. Extra little leg work. We're going to bring our elbows and our hands out for our chest fly. All right, we're going to bring them out towards our back. Pinch the shoulder blades back. Come back in. Ready? And go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stand. Objects down. Hands come together in front of our face. Seal up those forearms, and we're going to press them gently into each other. Should be about in line with our chest. Press our hands, press our elbows slightly to each other. We're going to lift the hands to the sky. Elbow comes about nose height, and back down for 8. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, keep them together. 4, do what you can. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little chest, little biceps. Back to the beginning. Objects in your hand if you'd like. We're going to stay in that bent over position. So again, soft knees, hips back. Keep that spine long. Objects in our hands, we're going to row for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay here, kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the hands back down. Elbows come up 90 degrees here. Pinch those shoulder blades back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stand. Glue those hands and elbows together. Pressing them together. Lifting our hands to the sky for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it out. That is it for today. Stretch what you might need to stretch. Maybe we open up that chest because we just did a little bit more. Maybe you've never done that before. Hold for about 3 seconds each side. Maybe you're doing your hamstring or your quad stretch. Get all those stretches in today. Thanks for joining me again. Like I said, this is slightly different than we normally do, but I hope you had fun. We did a total body strength. And I will see you guys next week. Happy weekend.